Jake the cake. Oh,
Link juice.
put this one back here.
Long mat. Flat white. Take your pick.
Pick your poison.
Juice.
Which one's yours? Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Java with Jake. Now, this has probably been my most highly anticipated episode. I've got my man to my left, viewers right. He's been bugging me ever since we started this because he actually loves the
don't know
camera.
about that,
If you tell, he's worn he's ironed his shirt, he's got his mum to iron his pants.
She does a good job.
He's looking sharp. And I'm stoked that we are here with Mr. Daniel Emery. Now, Dan, you've been with the company for a fair while now. Could you please tell me exactly what you do here? Because I don't even know really what you do here.
I head up the SEO team, so we manage all our clients' rankings on Google.
SEO, so you use those letters SEO. What do they actually stand for?
Search engine optimization. So it's basically optimizing the on-site and off-site factors that contribute to a website's rankings.
Okay, so if I came in, if I had a business and if I came to you, Dan, and I just go, give me some SEO, what are you referring to? What are you giving me?
It really depends on what your business needs, how competitive the niche is. There's a range of different factors that we look at when we're optimizing a website, and which ones we go after really depends on the client's budget and the competitiveness of the niche.
With how competitive, obviously as you did say, how competitive, the market is depending what business you are in. What sets yourself and the team here at PWD aside from, the competitors? Why should they come to PWD to do their SEO?
Well, we have 3 dedicated in-house SEOs here. We have me, who runs the department. We also have an SEO coordinator and a full-time SEO developer. A lot of agencies you'll find nowadays are offshoring stuff or outsourcing to other countries. That's something we just don't believe in doing here, because it means anyone can have access to your site. It increases your chances of getting hacked. You just don't know who's doing the work, and you don't know that it's quality work. I certainly wouldn't want to be a consumer in this market. There's a lot of agencies out there that definitely aren't putting in the work for their clients and charging ridiculous sums of money. And I think here at PWD we definitely understand that for some businesses, investing in SEO is really expensive. It's money that they could be putting towards their kids' education or something else like that. And yeah, it's a big deal for them. It's make or break sometimes. So I guess our values are what sets us apart from other agencies. And
would you say is SEO is it an overnight thing, or is it a gradual progression and it improves over time?
No, it's definitely a slow burn. That's what I like to call it. I think Google Ads, that's something you can just turn on. You can start getting leads right from the start. But SEO is something that definitely takes time. We do have some clients who, we have a really fast turnaround, and within a week or so, they've hit position 1. But for most of our clients, it's going to be a slow burn, and that's just the way Google works. There's no magic trick, basically, just to get someone to number 1. Yeah.
And in terms of, there's a lot of little niche or intricacies, I suppose, within the whole SEO world. For example, here you can see we have a can here of link juice. Now, I believe link juice is an SEO term.
It is.
Which we've created into a beer as well.
It is.
Could you give us a little bit of knowledge on what those terms are?
Yeah, sure. So, link juice refers to the equity or the benefit that a link from one website passes on to the other website that it links to. Our SEO department here is actually sat opposite our creative department, and so the creatives, who have no idea what we're talking about, hear us waffle on all day about all these technical terms. And one day our creative director stood up and said, "What is that? What is link? Is it a drink? Is it, And he was really curious, and we started talking about it, and we thought, hey, what if someone made that into a beer? So then we talked to the people at Bright Tank Brewery, and we actually, did a collaboration with them. It has nothing to do with digital marketing now that it's an actual beer. It has a whole new backstory that we've created and actually made an animation too. But
there was a lot of rigorous testing.
There was,
staying right up to work, ensuring that the term in the beer was just exactly right. I'm sure
it was. Yeah. There was a lot of testing. Yeah, a lot of quality control put into that for sure.
And also because I do so detailed SEO reports in collaboration with yourself
Yeah.
to the clients. I do often see site health is a key factor. What is site health and why is that important to a user's website?
Yeah, I mean, site health can refer to a lot of different things. The quality of the backlinks that go to a website, that determines the website's health in terms of SEO. There's also the technical factors on site, internal pages that have redirects, broken links, all that sort of stuff. That's all what sort of makes up a website's health, I guess. Yeah.
And in terms of other parts of your job, obviously you do say you optimize websites, but that can be things such as speed. And I also know that websites can be often attacked through bad links. How does that occur towards a user's website?
Negative SEO is something that happens commonly. We see it. We have it done to us. We've seen clients, get smashed by it. It's very common. It's becoming more commonplace, but it's important that you have the right tools and the right processes in place to monitor that sort of stuff and fight against it.
Exactly right. So it's a pretty dangerous world out there, the whole SEO.
It was. If you didn't know what you were doing, you would never know that you were getting spammed. You would just wonder why you're not on page one. So that's why SEO is so crucial.
And I suppose that that rolls back to it's not an overnight thing. It can be a slow burn. Obviously, some campaigns work slightly quicker than others. Just depends on the competitiveness of the market. But I think that's a really good insight into the SEO world and how you can actually improve your website and your business through coming to us and letting us do our good work. I appreciate your time here, Dan, and we'll see you on the next episode of Java with Jay.
Cheers, it's been a pleasure.
These steamed hams taste a lot like crusty. No, not at all.